Greetings, Earth, back with another video. As I see things unfold of the things that Brazilians did to me, and they are doing what they are doing and what they will do, I'm gonna be heading home and take a shower and go to the gym, fight a little more of the demons of the gym. Basically, what Brazilians are doing is they are giving straight orders, express orders to people to bully me, to stalk me, they are giving people like order to stalk me, to bully me, to start problems with me. Whenever I'm doing videos, they start problems. They push their cars over me. Women are overpopulated in Brazil and the world, and what they are doing is they're using my past life to judge me, and they are trying to Americanize Brazil with the fallings of my life, which no one needs to know, but they are doing this. They are working on immigration, racist immigration. Some guys in Brazil, they want to pretend to be rich, and the way they do that, it's by mocking and criticizing other people, by putting people in a Jesus place. For example, right now I just passed by one. They judge people's poll. They judge visual arts because they don't know anything about arts. They start problems. They criticize 24/7. They try to justify it like a downtown city's problem against other people. They have a bunch of problems: taxi, money washing, corruption. Brazilians, they share with each other a fake police uniform, and the rich people are in war with poor people. Meanwhile, satanic women, they want to get hooked with men, with rich men. So they use society and the mass, the economy mass, to do so. And they jam the city with fat women, no life, no good women. They jam the city with a bunch of weird strangers that they are here just to start problems with single men, to even start confrontation, physical confrontation, or to try to understand like American rules, American laws of racism, prejudice, also to steal English vocabulary. They're so stupid that I don't have space on video to explain how stupid these people is. They're shallow. They separate people. They judge themselves to be good looking and models. And so their whole day is this. They give crime motorcycles. So criminals, they ride their motorcycles all day long. They're daring other people, screaming their motorcycles on people's ears and threatening old people, stealing people when they get off from the bank, pushing old men in the ground to steal their cell phones. Brazilians, they clone Apple Store by putting Place. The name of the Apple Store in Brazil is called Place, Place. It's not about my ex, it's just about Apple Store. They clone the Apple, they put the name Place, and now they are trying to do, like I said, they're jamming the city with cars and all the things that are illegal. And I guess they're gonna use me to kill me and sacrifice me as killing me in public if the world anytime soon bring like a leader to call their attention, which, because they know that there is no leader that will charge them for the mistakes and the neglectment that they did with society and poverty's money. They don't care. So they give toys away to the criminals. Criminals stay on the jungle, in the ghetto, or in the mountains, and they stay hidden and like the downtown city exits in case if I try to leave or flee. So they start problems with people like me. If you go online, you don't need to go on deep web. If you go on YouTube, you'll see there's a bunch of kids that got murdered by Brazilian gangs. They all were wearing like red short. I don't know exactly the real deep reason why they kill kids like this. For example, me, I'll give you an example. Wherever I go, they jam with cars and traffic. Cars start following me, so there's traffic, so I cannot move. Whatever job I try to make or try to pursue, they copy me. They create competition. Whatever women that I'm trying to approach, they bring like a model. They hired a model guy to come and get the call from me or to get her attention. Whatever car I'm like dreaming of to buy, society give the exactly same car that I just thought about it, haven't spoke to anyone about it. They take their car and they give to some low life prostitute girl that she put a suit or she put some nice clothes and she start driving around me, showing off that car that I just thought about it. Every single thing I try to do, if I think of like traveling to somewhere, to the beach, then the next day when I come to work, they make outdoor and they place right behind a bus, and the bus start driving in front of me and cutting me off just so that I can see the outdoor the message. Every single thing. I went to Localiza when I was in the United States. I would go to Localiza, rent a car regularly. I could myself start like a business of renting car if I didn't have my personal credit boycott by Brazilians. But they boycott my finances so that I cannot start any business, so that I cannot do anything. So they're always jamming my surroundings with ghetto, and they're trying to start problems. They're trying to steal vocabulary. They start creating accidents with me. They're trying to blame me for like society's problem. They're exercising man insecurity with me, against me. They're trying to keep me locked up in downtown so that ugly people and defect body and low self-esteem people can have fun and forget about their own problems. They're trying to make a Brazilian one thing government where people come downtown, they mock me around, they push me around, they make fun of me all day long. They get a very expensive popular car, which they try to drain that money from somebody or some small family. They have fake telephone companies, which they charge very expensive from a small family and retired people and single men like me that cannot complain to anyone. They give a sign to their lawyers not to take any cases from me, so they keep doing like scams against me. They place a scam on me from like a bank scam. They place a scam from telemarketing. They place a scam from jobs. They're all the time they try to involve me with some guy that are trying to get married, and then they clone the guy, and then there's a bunch of guys that want to get married, and they try to involve me with them in the street, and then they're always following me, they're always stalking me. They try to copy and clone my old friends from the United States in San Francisco, California, which I doubted that I'm allowed to be speaking about the names, because we haven't spoke about what happened 10 years ago, what Brazilians really did with my life by sending me there, why Brazilians are stalking me, why Brazilians are preventing me from starting a family, why Brazilians are poisoning myself and my identity, myself with like other people, why Brazilians are making me look bad in the picture, why Brazilians are taking like a bunch of companies like FedEx and many others and keeping me outside of the package. Why are they money washing with the world amounts of trillions of dollars, and they are putting me empty handed? And why are they making me the fault of mine because women don't have a husband, and women are crazy. Women walk around with their kids and they try to blame other men, especially me, because their husbands are not present. They blame me because this, they blame me because that, they blame me because it's just like a bunch of kids with jamming, they are jamming the cities with cars that they haven't paid yet, that they bought just to show off for others, because they believe in their heart that becoming Americanized is to buy a car and to show off for people that you really don't care for, people that I can care less. That's what they are doing. They come downtown, they destroy the money flow that we build in. Then they go back to their ghettos, and then they build a little more of their ghettos, getaway homes that they call homes. So-called homes, I doubt that those things are homes. So they go back to the ghetto or to the favelas, and then they keep on building stupid getaway crime stuff, and then they come down to downtown, and then they destroyed my money flow, and then they cock block single men to meet women. They go to the DMV in Brazil to be shouting so that we don't pass on our driver's license test. Men are just pathetic in Brazil. They're just nasty. They're gay. They communicate from their butthole. They do not know how to lecture one another as like manly way. They are always competing. They are always showing off car. They are always 24/7 blocking other men. They waste like 90% of the day blocking and threatening other men spiritually with a vision or with a mirage, whatever they can get to threat other men. And there is always a prostitute, a blonde prostitute that symbolizes someone's wife or some girl that someone desires. And then she's like in the middle of men, nasty men, either construction or fucking fake school bullshit schooling things that they're faking. Schools in Brazil are all fake. They graduate and everything else, but they are like one bubble of school. They're full of shit. They're full of rules. They're full of nasty, shallow, bully bullshit things that they develop inside them. And we are all alone outside trying to get away from like a government's limitation. The government, the police hide all the government's benefit that we used to have. Brazilians work with one another to block me in all kind of ways. And when we are driving, I can notice them talking to each other mentally, because they all have a harmony of like creating accidents. Sometimes they use engineer type of way to create accidents with me, or to try to make an accident next to me to show me that they're capable of, or they either are doing mentally with each other. They give express orders to each other to block me. Whatever business I try to do, they have some guys in the ghetto that are prepared to start a competition, so that I'm like always depending on stupid alternative jobs, and they are always shoving in my face some blonde girl or some girl in Brazil with a tiny short showing her butthole around. Therefore, they can take conclusions of what they believe that I am, what they assume of my thoughts, and so forth. So take care. I will talk to you later. I will keep making videos to reach out for society and real civilization. As I speak right now, I can see strangers just moving their bodies and their arms, communicating with others, because whatever I do, it causes a reaction to against criminals in Brazil. Brazilian criminals, like 95% of men in Brazil are criminal. They're all pretending to be in a TI office, work on the internet, but they are doing bullshit. They're doing nothing. I'm gonna buy a memory card or maybe a camera, and I'm gonna make bigger videos. I can prove it to you that they are doing shit. They're just like blocking other men and blocking men that they are targeting, men that they're aiming as their target, not to get married, not to pursue a career, or not to finish school, not to eat well, not to work out. I go to the gym every day. I've been through a lot of racism, prejudice, when this fuckers started with me, I thought I was going insane. I was like, that's not possible. I'm gonna win a lot of money with these people. But when I went to the police station, I tried to call for help, and the fucker said to me that I need a doctor, and he switched the situation against me as I did not know what I was talking about. Then I knew many other times that I needed the police, that they rejected to help me out. And I noticed that women were taking over the police station more and more and more. They took over the 190, which is the number that we call. They took over the telemarketing, which is like why women work on telemarketing. We Brazilians, we don't have any Apple products. Brazilian police and Brazilian government doesn't help us to have like a good products in our homes in order for them to get paid from telemarketing. Everything is a bullshit. They're giving good products only to snobs, and we stay in the bottom, and they're studying our financial binary, and they're wasting our youth and our body. Brazilian women petition of women to give men's basic needs. They are together with Afro-descendants on some tribes, smoking pot, marijuana, making some music, and just fucking around with whatever moves. And then Afro-descendant men and men with dark skin are fucking all the women, all the teenagers, all the children, and then they are leaving them behind on ghettos like pregnant. And then they come back to downtown to block guys like me to meet a new person. So they're always busy doing porn, fucking around, making girls, taking girls' virginity from them, and then just leaving them on funky, you know, on their fucking stupid music events full of babies pregnant. Their babies are becoming gay. They're teaching their babies to bog other people's bottom, using their minds. Kids now, instead of growing, preparing themselves for life, they're only 24/7 concerned about other people's bottom, other people's butt. Men are using this stupid way of bothering other people to harass women, which I don't find sexy at all. If I just need to trespass her bottom to seduce her or anything like that, for me it's so stupid. For me it's so savage. And I'm not here to teach you how to lecture people, not for free. So take care. I'll talk to you later.